I am so behind with posting plan with me's, but I have one today. I'm trying to get caught up, but this plan with me is for the week of the 8th to the 14th of January. So going back at least a month. I'm using the Moonlight Gamer Kit, which is actually an oldie. It came out probably about a year ago. It's one of the first kits that I cut on the Graph Tech, and I just thought I don't really want to use winter spreads. One, because I am like not really embracing winter, but two, just because it's cold, like no other like weird reason or anything, but like I just feel like I don't really want snowy kits. And also I kind of used a lot like early on, and now I'm like, oh, I don't really have many winter options. So we're using a gaming kit, and I will explain why. Tom and I have been playing this game called Plate Up, and it's honestly taken over our lives. Like, we've had to basically like ban ourselves from playing it because we played it for like a month straight in January. Literally every single night we like stopped watching TV and just played Plate Up, and we would wake up like hearing the music, and I would like watch videos all the time. It was, I mean, I don't think it's a problem, but we honestly had so many hours on it. Like, oh, it's so good though. Like, I would highly recommend it if you were looking for like a fun co-op game. So it's like a couch co-op game. It's very similar to Overcooked, but only in the sense that you are like making recipes. I would say it's a lot more like strategic. Like, you have to think about like the amount of guests you've got coming in and like how to manage that, and like if you want to upgrade your appliances and like the layout of your restaurant, like you can move around things. So that's basically what we've been doing for like the month of January every single night. And yeah, I just thought I'm gonna use a gaming kit because we are in our Plate Up era, as the sticker says. But yeah, I also used hollow foil for this spread, just hollow underlays, and then obviously the icons that come on the underlay sheet, because I think that's like such a good way to do like a subtle foil moment in your planner if you don't want to go like full out with overlays and get like the whole foil pack. If you just get the sheets of underlays, they're really handy, and then you can have the little touches of foil with the icons. So I do like doing that if I don't want to like use a whole foil pack. But moving on to the plans, on Monday I had a delivery of boxes. So I'm gonna be like casting my mind back to try and talk about this because obviously it's been a little while. I think this was my foil storage because I had a lot of foil to release and like knew there was going to be more foil coming, and I was like, where do I put all of this foil? Because at the minute my stickers are like on the shelf that they're on, but there's not much room. So I ended up ordering these boxes that are kind of like pick bins. I think that's what they're called. Like, you would use them in like warehouses and stuff like that, to like put like little things in so you can pick things out of them, obviously, hence the name. And I ended up ordering those. I found some that were like the perfect size, and in hindsight I'm actually wondering if that was the right choice, because I think for space saving reasons it's potentially not, but that's what I got anyway. So I had those arrive, and I'm sure maybe it wasn't, I'm now wondering if that was even the thing. Maybe it was just like regular boxes. No, I think that was what came. Oh, sorry, this is going to be chaotic. Yeah, so those arrived and I put them out. So yeah, organised office. So yeah, I put them on my shelf, put my foil away, and I was pretty happy with them, although I couldn't get as many as I expected on the shelf, which is another reason I think it's probably not the most efficient use of storage, but whatever. Then I designed some new foil, and I've actually released one already, and then one of the other ones is releasing this week. And I have another one for the future as well. So I worked on that today and was feeling really productive because I think it's things like that. I'm not used to designing foil yet, so I have to try and do it in batches, and it was like so much better to do like 3 in one go. So I did that. Then I collated some sticker kits, and I forgot to put my underlay down. So this is the thing with this like new planner that I've got. So this is my new Tilly Journals planner, but it's the undated hourly without the times. So it basically just hasn't got the splits for like where like in the traditional Erin Condren where like morning, afternoon and evening would be, it doesn't split the boxes up. So I'm not really sure where I'm putting my full boxes and stuff yet. But I do like this way of like using the planner because it's kind of more like freestyle, like I'm not constricted to boxes, and I never really was anyway, but I did used to do like up, down, up, down, up, down as my placement for all the full boxes, and now I can put some in the middle, which is fun. So yeah, I collated kits, I put that I was feeling productive for doing the foil, and I worked on a mystery brief this day. I wonder if this was the March mystery, which is coming out in a couple of days if you want to sign up for the mystery kit. And then I marked that we played Plate Up, which will be a recurring theme for probably the next like 4 spreads. Then on to Tuesday, I designed some doodles this day. I did some laundry, so I've marked that with a little icon from the kit. And oh yeah, I'm using custom scripts from my shop. I believe this is font, it's like 4 or 5 or something. I keep using this one though because I really like it. I'm going to look at some new ones to add though, because a couple of the fonts that I added more recently are just not really being ordered, so I'm going to swap them out and try some different ones. And then this is a popular one, so I will definitely leave the popular ones. Then I marked that it was really cold. That is such a cute little rat sticker from Becca Holland's Art, I think is her current shop name. It used to be Club Gemini, and then Crafty Rat Designs before. I think she has the rats on Etsy at the minute, but she's linked in my description if you're interested. But it's so cute, and the little blue scarf matches the kit really well. And then I marked printing and cutting. I think this is probably new releases, and I filmed a plan with me this day, so I marked that with a Once More With Love sticker. The print and cut is also Once More With Love. I actually need more of those. I've got loads of printers left, but I like the silhouettes as well, so I want some of those. Even though I don't use silhouette anymore, but it's like no one's going to release a graph deck doodle, so I'm going to have to make do. Then I just marked that I watched some Grey's Anatomy. I've not really watched much in a while. Got a bit like lost steam with it a bit. I tend to go through phases, so I need to try and catch up. Well, catch up is probably not the word, because I swear they're on like season 20 something and I'm on like season 10, so it'll be a while before I catch up, but yeah, just sort of get back on it. And then we played some more Plate Up in the evening. I'm still really struggling with getting my camera to capture the holographic. Basically, I did a lot of research on cameras and stuff, reflective objects specifically, and I think to capture like gold, silver, rose gold, you want to use indirect light, which is when you shine the light against like something that will diffuse it, so like a wall or like a piece of like white board or something. But for holo, because of it like needing light to reflect rainbows and stuff, you want direct light, but that then makes the glossy sheets really reflective, and I can't use the same settings for all of my foil colours, and it's so annoying. I basically like pick new settings every week, decide I'm going to commit to them, and then I change it, and I'm like, oh, I need to photograph everything again because I hate things being inconsistent, and it's so annoying, and I'm not really happy with any of my foil photos still, but it will be a work in progress, I think. Then let me go back to the plans. On Wednesday, I had my singing lesson in the morning, and then I did the voiceover for the plan with me that I'd filmed on the previous day. I ordered dog food this day, so Ari had been trying like a new dog food, and I don't think we are gonna like stick with it. He's almost run out now, so we're gonna change to a different one. He's so fussy. He's always been fussy since we got him. I don't know if it's like the poodle in him or whatever, but like every other dog that I've like known or like had as like a family dog has like loved food, all food, and Ari is just not like that. So he's really annoying to shop for, because as well, like I would rather buy food in like big quantities for like the discount, but if you want to try food you have to buy like small quantities, and it's so annoying. But yeah, we're gonna have to go to probably Pets at Home sometime in the week and just like get small packets of things and see what he likes. Then I marked that I cleaned the bunnies this day, just like vacuumed their enclosure and changed the litter and stuff like that. Then I printed and cut the doodles that I had designed the day before, and I worked on some kit designs. The thing I've been doing recently, which has probably been like a big part of why I'm kind of behind on vlogs, is that my routine for work is really like messed up. I don't really have like set days to do things, and that did work for me before, like when I used to have like a design day, a content day, etc. Like I feel like my brain needs something to like tunnel vision focus on. So yeah, I've been like flip-flopping between loads of tasks and doing things like really last minute and then rushing, and it's been really annoying. So yeah, I designed this day, but like in an ideal world I would design it earlier in the week. To be fair, like Wednesday is actually not a bad day to design. Like some days I've been designing on like Thursday, so that's not great. So then I just marked that we played some more Plate Up. So on to Thursday. This was a drama. It was our bin day. I think it was our recycling bin, and I like got up in the morning, went to take the bin back in because it had been emptied, and the lid was missing. I like looked down the road like to see if it had been like ripped off in the wind, and it was nowhere to be seen. So I just assumed that when they emptied the bin, like it fell off and got eaten by the bin lorry. So I had to submit a form on the council website to say like my bin was damaged, can I have a new one please? And they were like, yeah, fine, we'll come and give it to you in a week. So I had like a specific date, which was a week from the 11th, so it would have been the 18th. And we get to the 18th, they don't come, so I wait a couple of days because that's what it says to do in the email, and they hadn't been like after a couple of days. So I ring and just ask like what's going on, because I obviously haven't got use of my bin while it's not got a lid because it's so windy. And they were like, oh, like we didn't actually get your request until like yesterday, so they're not going to be coming for another week. And I don't know how that happened because I have like email confirmation of submitting the request on the 11th. So I did get my bin eventually, but it was just so strange like for the dates to be wrong. But after that we went to McDonald's and I got a coffee. My favourite thing is that they like give you the rewards and you can spend them on like regular coffees. So I just get like a free regular coffee like most of the time. But I mean, it's not free because I've obviously spent like the money to get the rewards, but in my brain it's free. And then I printed and cut new releases for the day this day, and I also designed the mystery. So this would have been January mystery, which was like once the mysteries are like sent, they completely leave my brain. What was January mystery? Oh, okay, it was like the bluebell themed one. That was so pretty. Then I worked on designing some journaling kits and I watched some Skillshare videos. I got a free trial. I mean, I think like everyone's had a free trial at this point because they're like advertised so much on YouTube. But I got a free trial and I was trying to find videos on like creating content like more efficiently, like ways to kind of repurpose content that you've already made. I didn't really find that much, to be honest. I found the video options kind of lacking for the sort of thing I want. But I gave it a bit of a go anyway. I ended up watching something like not super related. Then I took some photos for new releases, and in the evening we played Plate Up, obviously. Then on to Friday, I marked that it was really noisy. We could just hear like wind whistling all night and it like disrupted my sleep, which is kind of impressive because I'm quite a heavy sleeper. Like I sleep through like earthquake, or we only get like minor earthquakes in the UK, but like I sleep through those. I slept through a fire alarm as a child, so I think it's because my mum used to always vacuum like really early in the morning, and I used to like just train myself to sleep through it, I guess. So I think I'm a deep sleeper because of that. Then I marked that I worked on listings in the morning, ready for new releases at 12. And Tom had gone to the shop and bought me an Easter egg back, so I marked that because Easter eggs are so fun. I don't know what it is about chocolate being egg-shaped, but it's just so much better than regular chocolate. And then I marked that I was really tired just from like not sleeping that well. Then I marked that I washed my hair, and I was doing some research on SEO this day. stuff like accessibility of your website, Google rankings, and things like that. It's a little bit boring, but I'm starting to find it interesting as well, so I don't know what that says about me. But yeah, in the evening I worked on some website stuff. I think the problem with the SEO thing is I don't really know if I'm doing the right thing, and you don't get any kind of instant feedback because it takes a while for Google to take your changes into effect, and you just don't get any kind of indication if you're doing the right thing. So that's like not really that fun. But I'm just gonna kind of like do a little bit every now and then and see if I get any improvement. And then we played Plate Up, and I really need some more gaming stickers. I'm sure I've said this before, like I have a lot of board game and like card game and stuff like that, but not really like digital games. So I need to try and get some more. I've definitely got some in the shop, but I just need to like pull some for myself. So I'm just putting my full boxes down and my underlays. I actually realised in the like most recent Plan With Me I filmed, so not this one, I can use the headers as underlays because like the pattern is the same, and I don't have to do my weird like little gap thing and try and make sure that there's always going to be like a box over the gap or whatever, because it doesn't really bother me if there's like a slither of, if there was a slither. So I learned recently that the word slither is sliver with a V, not a TH. I always thought it was slither, like TH, but it's sliver. Anyway, that was a bit of a tangent. I don't mind if the sliver of white is at the bottom or the top for some reason, but I don't like it to be in the middle. But yeah, I'm going to just use headers and like fill the gaps with those in the future. On to Saturday, I worked on some shop admin in the morning. I do not know what this would have been. I did not write it down, so who knows. And I worked on the Facebook top contributors. So this was super late this month. I'm supposed to do it on the 1st of each month, but it is the top 5 people in the Facebook group who have like got the most like engagement and like the most comments and likes and posts and stuff. I get this like data from Facebook, so I just take it from their list. And they get 250 Plannerface points to spend in the shop, so I allocate that each month. I was actually thinking of like switching it up and doing a little bit of like a different structure, but I don't know what I would do instead, so out of laziness I've just left it. But if you have any ideas, like let me know, because it would be fun to kind of mix it up, because I've been doing it this way for years, so we could try something new. Next, I marked that I took some photos. I think this was possibly foil again. I like keep trying, and every time I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try something different and it's gonna absolutely work this time, and it never does. Then I marked that I did some more SEO work, just trying to like chip away at it like I said, and I printed and cut the mystery this day. Speaking of the mystery, I actually figured something out on my website where, well, I didn't realise this, but if you try to edit your subscription but the mystery kits aren't active, like it's not within the 25th to the 1st window, it doesn't let you, because the products are not like available for you to switch, even though like if you're an existing subscriber, I assume that you would have access, but you don't. So I did contact the people that make my recurring subscription app, and they were able to fix it for me. So now you can edit your subscription like any time in the month, so that's great, because I could always do it on my side, so I never even thought to check if customers could like do it or not, because I didn't even think that it would be a thing, but it was. So that is now all fixed. Then I marked that I edited the studio vlog, and we played Minecraft with Julia and Sean in the evening. And I think this is probably the last week that we play Minecraft, and then we've also got them into Plate Up. So we're just such like bad influences, but they really like it as well. It's really fun with 4 players because I think you get more customers, or like it's made a little bit harder for the fact that you have more people to play, so it's really fun. Then on Sunday, I marked that I rang my mum in the morning with a doodle from the kit, and then Tom made me a bacon roll, so I marked that with a little toast sticker, and I printed and cut for a lot of the day, so I've used a little print and cut like munchkin, and I finished this sheet, so I thought I would use one of the scripts as well. They look really cute, but I kind of just like the custom scripts when it all looks uniform, so I probably won't use them that often. Then I marked editing the vlog, so I don't think I finished it on Saturday, so I did a little bit more on Sunday. I changed my lighting, so I had to like relearn well, I never like properly learnt to colour grade, and I still haven't got like massive knowledge, but I now learnt to like colour grade from scratch rather than just using like LUTs and filters and stuff. I'm not like hugely happy with the vlog settings that I use though, so I think I've changed them again since. Basically, I changed everything because I got a new microphone for my vlog camera and got into like a rut about feeling like my videos were like bad quality. But I really don't think people pay that much attention. Like, as long as they're like a reasonable level, I think beyond that, like, no one really cares. So I need to just like leave it and stop messing with things. Then I did some more SEO work and I made a chicken casserole, which I got like one of the packet mixes and ended up not having most of the ingredients, so I kind of just threw the packet mix in and anything else that I had that kind of worked, and it actually was really nice, so that was good. Then we played some more Plate Up, so I marked that with a bit of clip art from the kit because I think I'm running out of matching controller stickers. And then it was really funny because we'd stayed up quite late and Ari was like so over it, and he just like sits there and sighs at us until we go to bed. So I just marked that he sent us to bed. But this is what I have left of the kit. So I had the standard vertical kit and it had a bunch of add-ons, and I also had the box add-on, so I had some extra functionals. But here was a little bit of a foil wiggle to show the holographic, but as I say, it kind of just looks like quite flat. And then I'm trying to use the torch, but I don't really think it helped. But yeah, this is the completed spread. This kit is in the last chance section if you're interested in picking it up. I think there are a few left, but otherwise, thank you for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!